Yellowjacket star and the first ever trans superhero, Nicole Maines, on trans visibility. Existing where people don't want you is radical, she says. She made history as TV's first ever trans superhero in Supergirl. Now she's feeding her fans with a recurring appearance in Showtime's cannibalistic thriller, Yellowjackets. While viewers of the innately queer drama have only just met Maines in character as Lisa, an established member of Lottie's Camp Green Pine cult and new inductee into Natalie's heart, she has already made a big impression. The importance of having a trans actress on screen on one of 2023's most hotly anticipated series, particularly during a time of intense pushback amongst the trans community, isn't lost on Maines. My existence, my visibility on screen, the representation will always be advocacy because existing in spaces where people don't want you is radical and rebellious in nature. We will march, we will vote, we will be out there and protest and continue to radically and rebelliously exist. I can't get through one of these sentences without a flub, and it's driving me nuts. More than 300 anti-LGBTQ plus pieces of legislation have been introduced in states across the United States in 2023 alone, with the majority of proposed bills targeting trans people. I thought that number was closer to 500 almost now. States including Florida, Kentucky, and Texas are aiming to limit gender-affirming care. We know all of this. Her family sued the Orono School District in their home state, Maine, surprisingly, and after a legal battle lasted several years, they won. It marked the first time a U.S. court had ruled it unlawful to prevent trans students from using a bathroom matching their gender identity. Her father, Wayne Maines, is now a passionate advocate for trans equality nationally. I grew up in a window of time where I was able to thrive as a person, having access to gender affirming care, having parents who got on board and were supportive and advocated for me and fought for me, Nicole explained. I was very, very lucky. I was very, very lucky. And now it feels like the sand is slipping through our fingers and it's terrifying. While the amount of political hatred aimed at trans people is rising in the US, the UK, and across the world, Maines hopes that her presence on mainstream shows like Yellowjackets can at least offer hope and respite to trans people who need it. It's great to see her continue to get work, and yeah, it's just wonderful to see her portraying different characters, to be out as trans and out there representing us so well.